I think De'Aaron Fox get up there. Harper can get up there.
Nah, De'Aaron can't get up there like
Honestly,
that no more.
the more
Harper
I see
can't do that, bro.
play, I think Vassell could. The more I see him play,
I think
honestly,
Vassell can too.
The
Yeah,
only people I
he-
think in the league that could have pulled that dunk off, that
And I
nasty.
see Ant and Ja.
No, you said who?
Ant and Ja.
Ant, Ja, and Derrick Jones Jr.
Oh, VJ.
Yeah, and I'll give VJ that too. I'll
Yes,
give
sir.
VJ that too. And Carter Bryant.
Facts. And Mac McClung.
No, Mac McClung's the one. He's not doing that. Mac McClung's crazy.
He broke the record for points in a season, or
In the G
all
League.
time.
All-time G
All-time G
League.
League scorer, right? That's what it is?
At that point, what do you have to do to like get?
To get to the league, right? You would think they would just go.
That's just so tough because, like, obviously, I don't know, like, who you dropping from, but at the same, but like, come on, like, there's got to be somewhere, like,
They call my boy up
Rockets, honestly.
just for All-Star Weekend. That's wicked. That's wicked.
Well, guess. Do you know who the Sixers dropped for him so he could play?
Who?
I'm almost certain it was Champagny. It was either
Champagny?
Isaiah Joe or Champagny on the and I think the Spurs one too.
Champagny?
Not the yeah.
It may have been Isaiah Joe because you guys drafted Isaiah Joe.
It might have been Isaiah Joe. Wait, let me see.
I drafted Isaiah Joe and got rid of him.
Sixers.
That's why they drafted.
Yeah, we had Isaiah Joe too for Mac.
Which Champagny though? There's two of them.
That
Julian?
is. Nope, it was Julian. It was Julian Champagny.
Really?
Bro, yes. So here's like, actually, I wasn't going to talk about him, but we can do this before I get into intros. Daryl Morey, one of the things he can do is draft a player and find talent and bring them in, but
Yep.
after that, it's all up in the air.
I mean, you guys have all drafted good talent. Literally, you've all drafted good talent. It's just a matter of how you manage them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's but we shall see, because actually we talked about it when you weren't here, Malachi. Daryl Morey is no longer part of the Sixers organization.
Daryl Morey's a liar. You know, I'll never.
Daryl Morey is a liar. Also, you guys are making changes too, but
who's you guys?
You guys. It's you know, yeah, Malachi and the Bulls.
Oh, no,
Malachi and the Bulls. Yeah, hold them accountable to that crappy franchise.
Crappy franchise is crazy when you're a Knicks fan, but watch your mouth.
If you never had MJ, you'd be right in that same boat, boy.
No, let's talk
that's
about
that's a big if though. That's like
real life though.
That's a big if.
Let's talk real life.
I mean, if you don't have MJ, I mean, this is the
you never seen your team win, just like I never saw my team win, Mud.
I've seen an MVP. I seen a Bulls player hold up an MVP before though.
Now we want individual. Now we want individual. An MVP that he was given. I should have been bronzier. You know that.
Whatever. MVP and a DPOY. That's how I thought Bernard King.
We're bringing up Joakim Noah. Really?
That's a DPO. Okay, Howard.
Go.
I seen a DPOY too.
Who you want? You guys had Joakim Noah on your team at a point, and Taj Gibson.
I seen a DPOY too. Your point.
I wouldn't be surprised you had Luol Deng.
I had a DPOY too. So what's your point?
Who's your DPOY?
Shout out Blair.
Tyson Chandler.
I thought he got that with the Mavs.
No, got that with us. Pretty sure.
Well, you don't have.
You don't have 6 either. Your franchise has 6. You ain't see that 6.
I wasn't playing for the team. You never seen Bulls across my chest. Of course, I don't have 6.
I ain't never see you as a fan when they won that 6 when Mike was holding that up. So
yeah, and I ain't see you there either.
Yeah. So like I said, we both franchises we never seen win.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works.
Nah, Mud. So you want me to start counting Clydes?
Because how many chips do Lakers fans have? 2?
But most of the Lakers fans have seen him.
32.
Bron just got one, and we've seen Kobe.
Don't be a Yankees fan then. Don't be a Yankees fan.
I seen the Yankees win.
You've seen them win 1. They have 27.
Okay. I don't boast about it. Same way I see the Giants win. I saw them win too.
That's 2 out of the 4.
2 of them very close together.
I saw them win in my lifetime. That's what I'm
saying.
Same
with the Eagles, 2 of them very close together.
Huh?
You seen the Knicks win?
No. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Well, while we were talking about the personal and team accolades, I will read off a few to get us started on this episode. Starting off with the Landmark Conference champion, 1,000 point scorer, Landmark Conference Rookie of the Year, 3-time. We're actually going to talk about some rookies of the year. 3-time Landmark Conference first team, 2-time All-Met first team, NABC first team All Region Select, Fan Therapy resident DJ Coach. Howie, how are we doing today?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm wearing shades.
Oh my goodness, your glasses look great. Your glasses look great, but they reminded me every other swipe on TikTok, somebody trying to get me to buy the Meta Ray-Bans.
No.
I'm blocking out all the haters today.
Right,
so shades and cherry tart juice mixed with a little bit of pineapple.
Fall asleep on the pot. All right, copy.
On my Stevie.
Makes you sleepy?
On my Stevie. You don't know if I'm awake or asleep.
Don't listen to this guy.
It's actually really funny. All right, moving on to the other side of the pod. Talk about 2-time back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year 2020, 2021 Landmark Conference champion, all-time junior university leader, and block shots, the greatest shot blocker of all time. Some call him coach as well. He is a Timberland model by day, sports hot taker by night. Malachi, how are we doing today, bro?
We do this new trend where every time after you introduce me, I'm gonna throw up a movie. I go to movie.
Please.
Yep.
Yeah.
VHS also VHS. Don't play.
That's a good one.
Steen, I'm doing good. How you doing, Steen? I'm doing
good. I think I got that on VHS too.
Oh.
That's a very good selection, bro. Huh?
You trying to have a little watch party with me?
Do you have a VHS there?
No. I just whenever I go to the thrift store, I just pick one up.
No, that's dope.
He's a vintage collector guy.
I appreciate that.
Howie, you look like Ant. Oh, never mind.
All right. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm holding you to that, by the way.
Let's get it. I got you. Don't worry.
All right. Well, that is Howie. That is Mal. I am Justin, your fan therapist for the night. Very late episode we're starting this off with, and I will promising myself and everybody that this will be up tomorrow morning. So let's get this started. Starting off with a little bit of the news on the football podcast. We say the news because I don't know if you guys know who Mohamed Sanu is, but Rutgers legend.
Rutgers GOAT.
Absolutely appreciate it. I should have known. I should have known. But starting with honestly not so great news. I think we were talking kind of funnily when other coaches were getting hired, but it's not so funny now. The black coaches are getting fired. Now I'm sad. Jason Kidd is fired from the Mavericks. He is leaving. Departing honestly at a really bad time for a coach. Honestly, they're kind of getting their main pieces in there, I should say, and Cooper Flag, and waiting for more to come there. And then as well, Jamal Mosley has sadly been fired from the Magic's job. Kind of makes me think he probably gave his opinion on wanting to get rid of one of those two key players there, and the organization probably wasn't having it. That's what I'm assuming happened. But yeah, he is no longer coaching there, and he has swiftly joined the Pelicans. So he'll be joining Jeremiah Fears and whoever else will be making out the rest of that roster. Maybe Trey Murphy, maybe not Trey Murphy, maybe Herb Jones, maybe not Herb Jones, probably not Zion, maybe Zion. But we shall see how that one plays out. Any opinions on these two pieces of news?
I'll speak on Jason. Jason-ish. I just honestly, I'm just very honestly, I don't know why they're firing him. I think that's like, if you want to mold Cooper Flag into that guy, that's the coach to have. He was already doing it. We saw the improvements over the time. I just hope they don't muck it up and hire somebody who just doesn't fit at all and waste some valuable Cooper years as he's going to grow into a generational talent. So I don't know. I mean, like, I don't think anybody expects him to win. So I'm really like curious to why they parted ways. But at the same time, I don't care. Has nothing to do with my team and my conference, but I do like Cooper. So I'm just curious to see what they do. I just hope they don't mess it up for his sake and his career. But I don't know. We'll see. Do they have a draft pick this year?
Are
they a lottery team or no?
I think so.
I think they're a lottery
Yeah,
team.
but
Sorry.
okay, all right. So hopefully they get somebody good in the top 14. See how they do there. But yeah, and then I'll just since we're on it right now, I'll speak on Jamal. Yeah, that guy deserved to get out of there. That team was a little too talented to barely be making the playoffs. They did go to 7, which was
Yeah.
great for them. But I love when a black man could fall down 1 second and get back up on another job. So hopefully he does a decent job in New Orleans. New head coach of the scene. So give him some grace. He might turn it around. So we'll see. But that's another
Oh,
project, though. That's the unfortunate part. That's another project.
no doubt. The Mavericks hold the 9th pick in the draft this year, so they definitely have some ammo to refuel this team. Maybe they can do what the Bucks did and hire Mike Budenholzer, win the championship, and then fire Mike Budenholzer. That would be one way to go about this. Mal, any opinions on these two pieces of news?
I think the Mavs just wanted to start fresh. They got a new GM. I forget the guy's name. I know how to say it. I don't want to botch the pronunciation.
Masai Ujiri.
Yep. Thank you, Steve.
He's definitely one of us. So you don't got to show me that guy.
I think it was just time. I mean, how long has Jason Kidd been there? Last few years. I guess to start fresh. They got rid of
this stuff.
project. Is what you're gonna bring in. I don't know. I feel like it's valid parting ways with him. There was nothing that they were really cooking up with him. The team isn't gonna be all that good, honestly. 5 years.
5 years. Jason Kidd was there for 5 years.
I think it's valid. I think it's who they're gonna bring in. I really don't know. In the Moses situation, I think he was kind of on the hot seat even before the playoffs. They kind of had a record last few years. There has been slight improvement since he first got there, but honestly speaking, that team really hasn't changed much. Yeah, but like Howie said, I'm glad he was able to pick up a new gig. That Pelicans team has the talent. You know, maybe he could show that he's a legit coach to get some wins. But like Howie said, also there's also another project, so we'll see how that goes. Not too sure, honestly. We'll see. There's not many good like head coaches out there. Also, there's Billy Donovan,
Right.
Thibodeau, Doc. Yeah, there's a few others, but there's no one to that stature. So.
The associate head coach for the Spurs, his last name's Sweeney. He's one of the names that could possibly be going over there. In-state move for him. All right, now that we are through with the news, getting to the fun stuff. Howie, Cavs, Knicks. This was an incredible opening to a series. Honestly, one of my favorite games that I've ever seen. It was, if only it ended in a different way, but truly just you got to give it up for the Knicks overcoming the largest lead in 13 years in a playoff game. Just to list some stats, we'll start it with Howie's team. OG Anunoby 13, Jalen Brunson 38, Mikal Bridges with 18. You can see the scoring explosion from Jalen Brunson there in the fourth quarter through to overtime. And then the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell, you could say, showed up with 29. A lot of eyes on James Harden with 15, 4, and 3. 5 for 16 shooting, but honestly, the 1 for 8 and his lack of production on the defensive end is really what people are going to be paying attention to. Howie, how does it feel to see your team overcome that 20+ point deficit?
Well, felt great. Felt great. I'm not gonna lie. If we lost this game, I wasn't gonna be worried because by the point where they went down 22, I think we were 2 for 22 from the 3-point line. So I was like, that's never gonna happen again. Like that's just rare to shoot that bad, especially at home. But to escape with this win feels even better. And I can attest, Malachi Walker was watching the game with me, and I before when it got to 22, I looked at him and I said, "You think Catholic the Cavs are gonna pull a Catholic university here?" And we didn't know, but they sure did. And they just collapsed and folded. So I don't know. It was fun to watch. It was fun to live in real time. I also had John, another friend of the pod, right next to me, talking cash to him as well. So it was a great night. I got to Yeah, it was a great night. I had a couple hate watches next to me, so it felt good to kind of rub it in. But I would say like on a serious basketball kind of note, the Cavs are in kind of murky water because that's deflating. You are able to steal game one, probably could have chilled game two, kind of just to steal one in New York. But now if you go down 0-2, you got to win both in Cleveland. You have to, and thankfully they've been playing great at home, so that could definitely happen. But like, if the Knicks win tomorrow night, it puts the pressure, or tonight, whenever this is uploaded, it puts the pressure right back on the Cavs to they have to win too in Cleveland, or else it gets dangerous. But felt great. Jalen Brunson's that guy. Go New York, go New York, go.
Oh, Howie, I have unfortunately promised myself that this will be going up in the morning, so don't you worry. These takes will be very timely. Yeah, no, absolutely. I think before I push it to you, Mal, I think definitely the Cavs felt like they're in the ideal situation. They know they're going to have to steal one away. They thought they kind of had it in the hands, and then they kind of let it go. Honestly, Mal, I'll just pose this question to you. Do you think this kind of blowing that lead will be too much to overcome for the Cavs, or do you think there's a way they can kind of just buckle up and lock in and get it back?
I don't think I'm gonna answer it this way. I think it's more so how they lost that lead is what is a determining factor of how this series is gonna go. I was thinking the Cavs were gonna win this series in 7. From what I saw from the first 3 quarters, I was thinking that, but the way that Harden was getting attacked by one of the best ISO players in the game, he wasn't even trying. He's reaching at the 3-point line, letting him get easy blow-bys for buckets that Brunson makes damn near all the time. That's one. Dean Wade was doing a great job guarding Brunson, and when they were trying to get the switch to get Harden as a primary defender, Dean Wade wasn't trying to do a good job of staying on Brunson. He was kind of just walking with the roll man away from the ball. That is what got Harden to that situation. Then you have Donovan Mitchell, who's hooping for the first 3 quarters.
Right.
Fourth quarter comes and he's Shamit's on him and he's scared to do anything with the ball. He's not even looking to touch the ball. I saw Evan Mobley get way more shots in the clutch than Donovan Mitchell, which is, kind of crazy to say, but I think it's that. I think the way that they attacked Harden and the way that Donovan handled himself and carried himself that last quarter says a lot about where this team is at. If your 2 leaders are playing that way, what your 2 guards, what could you really do? Then this is a tough win, like you guys mentioned. Game 1 on the road, up 20. Guys could have solidified this series a certain way. You guys could have came out and were hooping and just closed it out, and it would have been a whole different series. But to go out that way, 44-11 run, absolutely pitiful, bro. It was crazy. It was great basketball to watch, but watching that happen, I think is enough to really say like, damn, this series may be over. How many I don't know, but the Cavs have no heart. And I have to go back to that Jared Allen quote from a few years ago. The lights were just too bright. Like,
lights were too bright.
Fortunately, when you drop a bar like that, that is forever going to stick with you because that's just he brought it upon himself. So I honestly think that's what it was.
Hey, John was chanting too. John said the lights might have got dim. Oh man!
Yeah, I was right there.
No, John.
I should have known. I should have known.
John will definitely be here to talk
I
about
should
this.
have known. I was
right. As we're bringing up John, I think I definitely want to discuss this James Harden thing a little further. I think he was definitely targeted. I think they've definitely unlocked a part of their game plan. I think honestly the Cavs probably need to do something similar in their game plan. I think there's kind of a catch-22 with James Harden. The Knicks were showing James Harden, honestly, a lot of attention on the offensive end when James Harden had the ball, making things a bit easier for the Cavaliers. So that's kind of the benefits of having James Harden and why you can't even really replace him with a Dennis Schroeder, even though Dennis Schroeder is kind of producing assist-wise. He's not going to present the same scoring threats. James Harden has to be out there to provide some ease from Donovan Mitchell, create for Evan Mobley, et cetera, et cetera. But on the defensive end, he will constantly be found, targeted, headhunted, whatever you want to call it. So a lot of blame's been being placed on James Harden. I think we'll go into that a little bit more. But also, I think this run, I think it was stopped at 9-0, and then they played through it from there. Maybe it was 9-1, but something like that. And then they played,
and he kept going. Yeah.
Then they played through it from there. Stopped once, and then I think a lot of people were looking at Atkinson to kind of step in there for his team. Honestly, for his team, step in there for Harden. He needed somebody to throw in the towel on that at that point, honestly. But Mal, I'll send this one back to you. Do you think there's plenty of blame to go Atkinson's way, or do you think it's kind of Harden's really just got to step up and provide a little bit more for his team?
Honestly, I'm a heavy advocate for just let him play. Like I didn't think that a timeout was needed.
Ooh, that honestly makes sense. The games I watch y'all playing, you guys were definitely you guys played through it.
At the end of the day, you may need a breather. So what? I'm gonna give you a timeout for a minute. You have to come right back. They're gonna headhunt you still. You need to buckle up and play defense, bro. No timeout. I can't go out there and play for you. No timeout's gonna save you from getting bucketed, bro. He was getting cooked, and he wasn't even trying. He wasn't trying at any point. He never does. He gets steals every now and then, but it's just because he's throwing his hand. He's not really And Brunson can't guard either, but Brunson can at least try to slide his feet back and forth. He may get fried, but it's an effort. Harden, if he swipes at it, doesn't get it, it is what it is. But I think looking back, he probably could have called a timeout, but in the moment, I wasn't thinking he needed to call a timeout. No, I thought Mitch was going to get the ball and do something with it, but hey.
I'm in agreement. I'm gonna send a similar question. I'm gonna send probably the same question your way, Howie. But on the Cavs end, when they got the ball, they found a little bit success of finding Brunson. Brunson was at 5 fouls at the time, and they honestly stopped. They didn't really try to attack him all that much. Again, they like you said, the brights.
He didn't pick up his fifth until overtime.
Looked great. So whatever at that point, they didn't even headhunt him at that point.
It's because
it seems like they didn't really find anything. Whatever, they lost it. However, I'm trying to even remember how it was happening. They lost it, and they couldn't find anything when it came to overtime, especially leading to the end of the game. Howie, your opinion on what the Cavs could have done to end it? Should they stepped in, or what could have changed?
I mean, I slightly disagree. In that case, I'm calling a timeout for multiple reasons. But I would say I agree with the whole, on the Knicks side, there's no reason to call a timeout. You're flowing momentum. You have the momentum. But I think in that scenario, you're away, they just made a huge comeback. You're in the Garden. You're not even just away. You're in the Garden. They beat up opposing fans out there. You're in the Garden, so you don't have a presence there. And it wasn't like it was a 10-4 run or a 16-8 run or something like that. They weren't scoring. So I think you kind of get a set, calm it down, get to the free throw line, kind of get the buzz out of the air a little bit. Don't let it get that close. And I think, and we'll get to it later, but I think that's what what's the Spurs head coach name? I just lost his name. What's his name?
Mitch Johnson.
Yeah, I think Mitch Johnson did a great job of that versus OKC, because OKC goes on those explosive runs. But once it gets to 6-0, timeout. I'm not letting you get to 12. I'm not letting you get 13-0. We're going to calm that down. And I think that's where Kenny Atkinson should have did that on yesterday, whatever the game one was.
Yeah. Bro,
I think he should have.
You can't. Yeah, you could draw up, but bro, when your main guy is deferring to Evan Mobley on the 3-point line.
Yeah, but you have to give something, bro. You have to at least give it a chance to draw something up. Let's get to the free throw line, something. I get it. He was deferring, but at least stop the momentum, bro. That momentum in the Garden was ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous. I fault the coach way more what happened on the offensive end than what happened on the defensive end.
Defense, you can't. I can't do nothing about that.
I think I agree with the process on the timeout if you're thinking from the offensive end. But again, from what was happening, for defensive end to call timeout, they didn't necessarily need the break. They weren't he didn't have a better idea. They can't sub somebody in. They obviously didn't have a better idea to talk through. I think honestly bringing up the Spurs is definitely a good point because they have when any five they have out there, they can probably shift into something else. Or if not, they have a plethora of options on the bench to really match anything that's going out there. So I think that definitely exposes a fault of that the Cavs had that we were honestly thinking that they're a bit deeper than the Knicks. But honestly,
who said that? Who said that
when they were playing? I think that was one of the things we mentioned being.
I never said that. I knew they weren't deeper than the Knicks.
I think going into it, we were talking about it. It might have not been you, but I think that was one of the things that we mentioned with that matchup that we kind of were talking about how we trusted the Cavs bench a little bit.
I mean, I don't know. Kenny got some rethinking. Like I said, the pressure. Pressure's obviously still on the Knicks, but let them go down 0-2. Boy, there's gonna be some real pressure going into Cleveland.
It's gonna happen, bro.
Agreed.
It's gonna happen.
And the only reason, like I've been very chill and I haven't been saying too much, like overly, like Knicks in 4 and stuff like that. Because I'm realistic, but like we shoot 2 for 21 from 3. It's not gonna happen again. Dean Wade hit 3 threes. It's not gonna happen again. Like I just don't see certain things happening where it's like,
you're such a yapper,
bro, he can't shoot.
You said they shot just as bad, bro. They shot 32% to y'all.
Bro, they also took 50 threes. They took 18 more threes than the Knicks.
Percentages, how are we 32 to your 31?
Bro, if we took 50 threes off that percentage, we win the game off rip.
So find me the 3-point.
That's the same argument that you say with the Celtics. The Celtics did the same thing. Celtics can shoot 63s and you make 18 of them, then what?
The second half compared to the first half, and then we'll see a different story.
But I'm saying if you
miss in the clutch, Mikal made about 2, Shaman made 2.
No, we made him in the clutch. No, you understand that, but you gotta think that
it don't matter.
No, you're missing the point. I'm saying like next game there won't have to be a 30-8 run to end the game. Like in the regular system of the game, we'll be hitting. Like we were cold as ice to go down 23 points at home.
Lucky it's a clean pond, bro.
I see it being competitive because, like, the reason I see it being competitive because it seems like if James Harden is out there, like you guys are paying a lot of attention to him,
and I was stupid on our end.
You think so?
I think it was dumb. I think it was dumb, and we was talking about this live. I think it was dumb the way they were doing it. They were doing the hard hedge can happen, but it can't happen at half court.
It has to have half court.
Shooter's smart enough to make a decision. Now, Jared Allen in the short roll, we could make that hedge all day long. Them lights is bright in his head. The afro ain't covering nothing. No shade up there. He's nervous. He don't have a floater in his package. He's not the greatest passer. I'm fine with that. But Schroeder in the middle of that, Max Strus in the middle of that, Merrill, he short rolls to the 3-point line. Like, I'm nervous about that all game long. And we was doing that with James Harden and Donovan Mitchell. I don't think at that high you need to do it. I think you just go over like what Landry was doing at the end of the game and you reattach and you do like a soft hedge, maybe a 3-point line, then you do a hard hedge and drop back, let the guard get back in front. But we did that and that put us in a hole. But I think they adjusted to it and stopped doing it. And that's when Landry came in and kept going over all those screens. So hopefully we just stick to that and don't do that. And Josh Hart also didn't have a great game either. He was on the floor.
That's different because Landry wasn't guarding Harden.
What do you mean?
Shaman was guarding Donovan Mitchell, so they weren't doing the hard hedge that high with Mitch.
So who was guarding Harden at the end of the game then? If I recall right, I'm pretty sure it was Shaman.
No,
either him or Mikal, one of those.
Shaman was on Donovan. That's why I was like, why is Donovan so scared of Shaman? It
must have been Mikal on Harden then. Had to be Mikal.
Yep.
And he started doing it. So I guess it must have been an adjustment between all the guards to go over that screen. Or we're gonna truly just hard hedge it. But that at the half court line and be able to make a pass out of it to a short roll was killing us, depending on who it is. Like I said, I'm living with Jared Allen making a decision.
Schroeder was very good on the roll.
Schroeder is very good. He's a point guard. He's going to make the right read. You're playing 4-on-2, essentially, 4-on-3.
Yeah, I think I asked the question honestly at the end of the day to kind of allude and kind of get us to the point where I think this is honestly going to continue to be a very competitive series because I think the games in itself, it could come out that the Knicks just kind of squeak out wins each one and they just went out. But I definitely think one of the games because I think the Cavs had I don't even know if it was a Cavs game plan, but the way they were able to react to the Knicks doubling James Harden, if that has to happen, and if it doesn't happen, I think James was able to kind of do some things to make life hard for the Knicks. I think, yeah. Go ahead.
One last point. I'm looking at the stats now. Mally, the Cavs shot 16 for 50 for 32%. The Knicks shot 10 for 32 for 31%.
Can you see the second half compared to the first for both or no?
Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if it breaks down to half. I got you. Hold on. I'm about to find out right now. Dang, it won't let me know. I'll look it up. Give me a second. Keep talking, Steen.
You got it. I need to figure out how to do. I'm about to shift us into, but when you have it, let us know. Going into the other series, yeah, we have to get into that one. Going into other series, Spurs versus OKC on the West Side. We honestly just watched that game 2 wrap up. The OKC Thunder have tied it up 1-1. The first game, the Spurs came out. They gave that man Shea his trophy in front of Wemby. It just looked like Wemby didn't really like it the way Wemby came out and played. They were able to go up 1-0, but the OKC Thunder came back tonight and tied it up. Malachi, how did you feel watching that first game and seeing honestly Wemby's just reaction to what everybody is saying is Wemby's reaction to the MVP thing? Go ahead.
Absolute cinema.
Yo, this guy is freaking clip farming.
I love it.
That joint was beautiful game. I don't know what to say. I honestly don't know what to say because we just watched them play right now.
The second one, yeah, I know.
Shea's whole bread and butter is really that midi and driving. Game 1, that was kind of cut off because of Wemby's presence, but
yeah,
game 2, bro, he was shooting that midi, and that midi's cash. I don't know. I love this series through and through. I think it's 2 gritty teams guarding each other. I think the biggest difference maker, honestly, is Stephon Castle. His turnovers 20 in 2 games is insane. He limits those. Games are a little bit different. I think everything else remained consistent, but he just had a bad turnover at the end of the game. Champagne's dropping back to 3-point line. He's giving him a bad pass in the short corner. It's gritty. It's going to be a tough battle. I think this goes to 7. Hopefully, J-Dub and Dylan Harper come back healthy. Just make it even better to watch. But it's just a battle of 2 of the top players in the league going at it with a great core around them. We won't see another Caruso 30 ball in our lifetimes, maybe. But, yeah, I love it. I'm happy. Even with the Cavs and Knicks, I'm happy that these are the final 4 teams that are battling.
Yeah.
It's great watches, for sure.
No, agreed. Definitely great games. Howie, after watching that first one, did this second game kind of seem more impressive for the Thunder?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna get to that. I have my stats for Malachi.
Please, I'm glad. Go for it.
Bro, I don't know what you're waiting for. I'm making me start cursing, bro.
In the first half, the Cavs shot 8 for 21 for 38%. The Knicks shot 2 for 19 for 11%. In the second half, the Knicks shot 61%, 8 for 13. The Cavs shot 27%, 8 for 29.
So what are you talking about? What's the whole point in your argument?
My whole argument is that the Cavs shot 18 more threes, missed more threes, and I'm saying if the Knicks match that, this wouldn't even be a game that we'd be talking about. In just attempts.
Howie, they shot more threes, but they shot 1% better, bro. They shot just as bad as you guys. 32% isn't shooting good.
That's my whole point. But I'm saying we're not going to ever do that again.
And what makes you who's to say that the Cavs won't shoot as bad ever again either?
It probably won't, but we're historically a better 3-point shooting team.
Shut up.
So I'm just proving my point here.
Shut up.
It's whatever. So anyway,
just answer the question, bro.
Anyway, back to Spurs.
No, I love it. Whenever you want to go back to the Knicks, Harry, feel free.
Yeah. I just can't stand unnecessary hate watchers. I don't understand it, but it's whatever. Anyway, back to OKC and the Spurs. Just for the record, me and all my homies hate OKC.
Cap, watch your mouth.
You like OKC?
Of course, I love OKC.
Weird.
I love them.
Me and all my homies, other than Walker Jr., hate OKC. I mean, the first game was good. I honestly I don't hate OKC. I just need hoop, bro.
You hate the whistle they get.
Yeah, that joint just pisses me off, yo. I just don't like it. It's stupid stuff. Even this last game I just watched, and we just talked about it in the chat. Hartenstein has 4 fouls, but he's holding Wemby all game long.
He pulls Stephon's hair.
It was insane. Shea's on a wide open 3-pointer just falling. Shea just falls and it's a foul. Granted, he does get fouled from time. I'm not gonna act like he doesn't get fouled. But I'm saying in terms of the what you're calling and what you're not calling, OKC really does get away with a lot of foolishness. So it's like people was talking about OKC. I'm like, yo, put the money line, put 100, put 1,000. If I was a betting man, I would have put 1,000 on OKC winning today, just to make a $50 profit. Because that's how I know it's gonna happen.
That is a fan therapy boundary that we set. You not liking does not equal hating.
Yes,
I think that is a key. That is a key factor for sports fans to consider.
Don't get me wrong, they cool and all, but I just can't stand the nasty way they play. It's just very unethical. I don't because even then, this is, I think it's from a hooper standpoint. If I'm playing somebody who just complain to the ref all game about nothing and just flop and doing other stuff, you suck. Get up and hoop. Just hoop. At the park ain't no whistle. Come on, bro. Sure ain't nasty.
I only laugh because of Mal's face. I was locked in until I made that face.
Sure ain't nasty, bro.
Nah, because y'all
don't complain. Nah, because when we don't complain, bro, when we really like that. Wemby really becoming one of my top players. I really rock with
y'all both be at the Dykeman.
Him, Luka,
the Dominicanos.
Yeah, this guy's crazy.
Yo, you talking highly about the Spurs, bro. What are you gonna say if they run into the Knicks, though?
I'd rather lose to a team who's not getting a favorite or whistle. I'd rather lose to a team who's playing ethical basketball.
I don't want to ask you. How do you think it will go? A little sidebar, a little side.
If they win in MSG,
no, you're not about it.
Wemby gets MVP in MSG.
I'm taking one game at a time. Let us get out the Eastern Conference Finals. Let us be healthy, and then we'll see who we match up against the West. Then we can come back on fan therapy.
Come on,
we can talk about what's gonna happen.
You know the Cavs are done. You saw that.
Nah, all playoffs long. I ain't say too much. I'm just letting the game speak for itself. Like I said, it's gonna happen in the other episode. So I'm letting it play out and letting it play out all the way through and through.
It's locked. I just spoke over you, Malachi. What's up?
I'm saying I'm Mr. No Hypotheticals, but I throw one out, and now you guys don't want to rock with me, right?
No. See, that actually breaks my heart. What did you even say?
It's so good, bro.
Oh, I see. I rocked with it. I was actually rocking with it. I actually built off it. That was Howie. Howie knocked that down.
It's always whatever.
Howie, say you're sorry.
It's all good, though. Don't worry. It's all good.
I'm not worried about that guy.
Don't gotta worry about me.
So unhealthy. All right. Anything else? Is this? Oh yeah, this guy. Is this Wemby's league now? Is this what we're doing? Or we just
if Wemby wins a chip, I mean, I already think it's his league because this. I got to think this is his real first playoff.
Yes, Howie. Wait, I'm gonna set this up way better. My fault. Are we officially in the Wemby era? That's how I meant to say. Is this like the introduction to the Wemby era?
Oh yeah, he's gonna get disgusting. He's gonna get nasty. That's why I need my Knicks to get a ring now because there will be a dynasty in San Antonio again, for sure. Between him, that skilled lefty from Jersey, the bounce from UConn, it's over.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Yeah, it really is. It's definitely it is a wrap. Oh, that is so funny. We can definitely just shift into the next topic. But the Spurs net of that conversation is them boys coming. That's the
them boys not coming. Them boys is here. Them boys came. Them boys came, and they getting ready to finish. Them boys came, and they getting ready to finish.
That's all I heard from Howie. But yeah, moving on to the next topic after we kind of netted that conversation out into the Spurs will be very good. So the Knicks should get their winning done now. Speaking of winning, a lot of people won different awards in the NBA that has just happened that I will read off and I'll get your opinions on. The Hustle, in case you guys were wanting, the Hustle Award went to Diabate. And then
LaMelo's boo?
Yeah, his bestie. And then
hilarious. The slow down is joke.
And then I think it was a sportsmanship award who went to Derek White, who famously got one. Wait, what are you saying about?
Derek White is also known as my boy Wilmer, aka Wama White. They look alike.
Wilmer, no, absolutely. Wilmer doesn't talk. Does he talk hoops?
He talks hoops, and maybe not to the extent of fan therapy.
I was about to say, when I asked him, he said he didn't talk hoops, but no, Wilmer will be providing something for this podcast at some point in time. But I appreciate you bringing him up. But sportsmanship award went to Derek White, who also received apparently a first team All Pro award, which is very interesting. All NBA, sorry, All Pros. Football. But reading these from least exciting to most exciting, Executive of the Year award goes to Brad Stevens.
Mm-hmm.
Right, quick applause for that one for the Celtics. Deserved. Any other teams you guys felt kind of played a lot better than we expected?
Nah, Mud. He did his thing.
And then Sixth Man of the Year. That goes to Keldon Johnson from the San Antonio Spurs. Woo! Johnson. How do you guys feel about that one?
Deserving.
Well deserved.
Deserving.
Absolutely. Well said. Most improved player, Nikhil Alexander Walker. I always want to add a junior at the end of this, but there's no junior there. Amazing senior season. I was very, very happy. Sixers could have used a player like this. Clutch Player of the Year award goes to the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, keeping it in the family with these awards back to back. Won't say it too long because obviously that name we brought up again. Defensive Player of the Year, the Malachi Walker Jr. award goes to Victor Wembanyama of the San Antonio Spurs.
AKA
Malachi,
Macias.
I will let you. Yes, shout out Macias. Macias has an open invite to fan therapy at any point in time, as he should very well know. But yeah, Mal, how do you feel about Wemby getting the Malachi Walker Jr. award?
Yo, I think we're about to see him get that for like the next 4 to 5 years.
He's gonna do what Rudy Gobert did, but better.
Bro, he
better.
Like outside of like blocks and steals and all that, like you seriously have to game plan around his presence on the court. Look at how they play without him on the court with Cornette on there, bro. It's just defensive presence is insane. This is they're gonna change to the Wemby award at some point in our life. So he's deserving, beyond deserving.
Is he the Michael Jordan of Rudy Gobert's?
1000%. If that, he's the Michael Jackson of Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
And then Rudy Gobert is the Michael Jordan of Clint Capella's.
Jesus Christ.
I love it. I love it so much.
Okay. You're very good at it.
Rookie of the Year award goes to very deserving.
Boo!
Very deserving. I know. I honestly wanted Khan to get this. I wanted Khan to get this one. Khan personally had my vote. I thought he was in a much tougher situation to do what he did, but that may not be the word. That may not be the word. And honestly, the NBA has to do what the NBA has to do. Got to make sure the legacy is right when we get to Springfield. I think that's where Hall of Fame is. But Cooper Flag, Mal, what do you feel about this award?
They should have split it. It's okay to split awards. They've done it before. They could do it again.
Two Duke guys in the award. Wow.
Give two. The Mavs need it. The Hornets also need another Rookie of the Year. They were both hooping. They deserve it both. 1,000%, bro.
Howie, your thoughts on Cooper Flag winning, and then Mal's thoughts on them. Your thoughts on Mal's thoughts on them.
He's hating. That boy's gonna be generational.
How am I? Who?
He's gonna be generational.
He's gonna be generational. You don't. One game at a time.
Generational.
He's
gonna be generational. I can't wait to come back in this episode in like 5 years. It's gonna be generational.
He hasn't done anything generational.
He's gonna be generational.
Doing what?
He's gonna be the next prototype Braun build.
Sorry.
Braun was Braun when he came into the league.
You guys have movers.
Like not off of just like build, but like in terms of play style. He's gonna be a 6'9" point guard.
Oh really?
Yeah, thank you. I was gonna ask for that. Thank you. Can we just?
He's gonna be what we thought Paolo should be.
Off of what?
I like that.
He wasn't
honestly
even the clear MVP.
I see it.
He wasn't even the clear rookie.
I see Cooper being generational. I do see.
He barely got that.
The Rookie of the Year.
He barely got that.
Oh my god!
Look at the votes.
Barely got
yours.
Anyway,
he did barely get
same way they thought Melo should have got over Braun.
VJ Edgecombe arguably in the conversation.
He's going to be generational.
No, he's not.
God willing, no injuries. He's going to be generational.
How many players in the league right now are generational?
I kind of.
How many players in the league? Both of y'all. So both of y'all agree.
He's in the conversation.
Three.
And you're telling me Cooper Flag is going to be the fourth?
Right now, it's Wemby, Braun, and no, it's more generational guys. I lied. There's like 5. Wemby, Braun, Curry, Luka, Giannis.
Yeah, Howie, you're done.
I think A is there. I like A.
We got Howie McBurney as fan therapy.
I was waiting for one of those. I had no one in my head.
I'm out of here, bro.
Cooper's gonna be generational. Mark my words, he's gonna be generational.
Wait, no, you can't leave yet. We haven't given out the most valuable player award.
I'm here. I'm not going nowhere, but please,
that goes to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander again.
Woo!
Whoa.
So exciting.
Oh, my homie Shai.
Oh, Canada.
Parody. But yeah, he honestly had a very good season, so congrats to him. I really like the guy. I just it's 45 minutes of the episode, so that's the reason I introduced it like that. But yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander MVP. Anything here? Anybody think Jokic, Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Maxey, Jalen Brunson?
Wemby got that next year.
Very, very likely. All right, guys. Interesting part of the episode. Let's see what we got. On the head of the episode. I think I can bring up a group name if anybody's not feeling specific.
I have a throw my head.
Go for it.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I can go?
Yeah, go.
One half of Area 51, Stephon Castle. I'm not, mind you, I'm only giving this for one specific reason. Having the most turnovers in 2 playoff games is insane. Like, I get it. You're a young guy, second-year guy, but the turnovers, I thought after game 1 you would have been able to adjust a little bit, but like I need him to go, and I love Steph Castle. I love Steph Castle, one of my better favorite players. But I just think the turnovers is killing his game, and watching it, I just think he's overthinking. Like, I'd rather him just be aggressive, rather him shoot the ball, rather him just – because a lot of these turnovers are coming when he just doesn't want to shoot for some reason. But I think he just needs to kind of understand it. I know what they're doing in film. I really honestly thought after game 1, he would come back and have maybe like 3-4 turnovers max. Credit to OKC's defense, but I think I just have too much standards for him to be a better player. and definitely not to go 19 turnovers in 2 games. That's like ridiculous. So that's my throw in my head for now. But strictly for turnovers. Other than that, he been hooping.
Agreed. Had a very cool dunk today on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Yeah, that wasn't cool. That was disgusting.
Matt, you have one, or should I drop the group one?
Of course. I'm sure you guys could guess who I'm thinking.
I think you're about to go for it.
Yeah, it's Stephon Castle's big brother, James Harden, Jabroni, consistent playoff Jabroni. He has the most games shooting under 35% since, let me not misquote. James Harden now has the most playoff games shooting under 35% field goals since 1955. That's insane. James Harden, when being the primary defender, they shot 11 of 13 on his head yesterday, and he has multiple games with more turnovers than made field goals. So, James Harden, I'm so sick and tired of you, bro. That beard sucks. You get mad food stuck in your beard when you eat. I'm just not. It's not a fan of you, bro. And John, if you're watching this, I'm not a fan of you either for supporting this guy. I'm finally saying it.
All my homies don't like James Harden.
You're better than that. Regular season James Harden is different than this guy that we're seeing and have been seeing since he had on a Nets jersey. Even though he's hurt, whatever. With the Sixers, same thing. I'm not here for all those games, man.
He gets in the playoffs and folds like a lawn chair.
Yeah, he folds.
Sticking on the topic, I had the group throw my head locked and loaded just in case. But Julius Randle is getting my throw my head award. He put up 3 points in an elimination game. It's just not
3
okay.
3 points crazy. How many shots did he take?
I think 2. I know it's 2 threes. 2 threes, 8 shots. 7 rebounds. But yeah, no, that's like
the fall to his lap.
It's like me. Yeah, no, not great. But yeah, simple and sweet. He might win when we go to the end of the year awards kind of thing. He might win the ultimate on my head, but we shall see.
Yeah, I like that.
Good award has to go to somebody. Do you guys have something?
Oh, of course I have one.
I have something.
All right, we'll go opposite direction. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll be quick. NBA fans, bro. I'm seeing NBA is breaking records for most viewership in the last however many years, the most ever views on conference game 1, whatever. But it seemed like last year they were having a problem with viewership, and it's getting crazy now. They have the games, different streaming platforms, but it's working out. So, and the quality of the game is looking beautiful. Again, these last 2 series gonna be fire. Finals gonna be fire. So I think we're up right now for sure. Even though this guy's team is rocking.
That is a fantastic answer.
Well, Austin Rivers say, yo, it is better. He's that.
101, 3 dribbles. Good God, Howie.
Yeah, my good award is going to that light skinned brother with a schnozzle, Landry Shamet. Shout out him, man. I just honestly respect the stay ready, be ready mentality. Because you never know when your number's gonna get called. I think he was ready and he showed up. There's always those guys that you just count on to win you playoff games. Might not always show up in the box score, like a 40-point performance, like Jalen Brunson-ish. But a guy that can go fight over screens, rebound, dive on the floor, hit a wide open 3, big time shots, and be like he played 17 minutes that game, and majority of them came at the end of the game. So, just being prepared, kind of like I remember a clip that I saw a couple games ago when he didn't play, I think versus Philly, but he was running sprints after the game, just to be ready. So shout out Landry, keep doing your thing. His minutes are definitely going to increase, especially if Josh Hart decides to shoot like freaking gosh, but yeah, so shout out him. That's my good award.
Absolutely. Landry Shamit's actually friend of the podcast, so that's a great shout there. We love Landry Shamit here. Yeah, congrats to him. My good award. This one's kind of interesting because he did take an L, but I really need this person to because it's ever so clear that this series rests on his shoulders.
I already know.
Donovan Mitchell gets my good award. This series clearly rests on his shoulders. I need you.
You're Panama bias.
Sports, that too. But more importantly, sports games are becoming more and more thinner, few and far between as we get towards the summer. As the weather gets warm, the sports games get fewer. It's nice when the weather's nice, but there's less sports. So Donovan Mitchell, this is clearly up to you. The Cavs have told us, shown us, have done everything but said it, that this is on you. So please, just to 7. Just get this to 7. I need all the sports games that we can get. Please and thank you. Respectfully, the fan therapist, Justin Harris.
Oof.
All right.
Man, therapist, I like that.
Yo, you're late. He's been saying that.
This is a strong way to close. I'm feeling good about this one. Anything else?
Therapist? I like it.
A few episodes in the beginning. I've been adding it to the intro because I realize I've been forgetting to introduce myself.
Yourself.
Like, I gotta do something there. So yeah, we're rocking with it. But yeah, anything else to get off our hearts and minds besides
Knicks in
WWE
6, baby.
celebrations?
Knicks in 6, baby.
Oh, we were done. I definitely thought we were done.
Knicks in 6, OKC. All my homies hate Shea. Shout out Drake though.
That was so corny.
Oh yeah, I meant to say, what do we think? What do we think about the
Iceman
1 through 5, 1 out of 10? Actually, that's too much.
I didn't listen to it.
What are your thoughts?
Iceman fire. Don't sleep.
I saved most of it. I liked almost all of it. I didn't love almost all of it. But my theory is that his next project will make my opinions on this project projects make a lot more sense.
He's not making a project for a minute. He out that contract. He about to chill.
But whatever it is, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be what he wants.
Yeah,
that's true. That is true. Hopefully, it's house music.
I think it's his time.
Hopefully, it's another. Honestly, never mind. I need some house music.
It can be. I'm cool with that. I am cool with that. Whatever he wants, I think will be the best. Because, again, you don't have to love somebody to not. Actually, wait. You should love everybody, but just because you don't like something doesn't mean you hate it. And with that, I say, like this episode, comment on this episode, subscribe to this channel, tell somebody that you love them. Tell somebody that you love them. Tell somebody that you may not love that you love them. Tell somebody that you may say you hate that you love them. Because it's a good thing to do. And that, everybody, that's Fan Therapy episode, I believe, 81 wrapped up. Thank you for watching. Peace.